Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? Hope you had a great week last week as market gave us plenty of opportunities to capitalize on GBP USD. In this video, we're talking about my analysis for GBP USD for the upcoming week. And as usual, I'll be starting up with the weekly time frame and then we'll work our way down to the 4 hourly time frame. And as you can see on the weekly time frame, price initially was forming this downward correction here with lower highs and lower lows, forming lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows, lower high here, and then price formed this higher low, so which could give us like an indication that price is about to change its direction. And then that is why from this support level down here, my bias on GBP USD has always been to buy in the long term. So if you're a swing trader, then you should be looking for a long term buy on GBP USD and ignore the noise of sellers. For day traders, they can sell because the market will still give plenty of opportunities to sell. But for me, because I hold my trades for a long time, I'll be looking to buy, and this is what the sort of pattern I'm expecting. Of course, not straight up like this. Price may end up giving us something like a higher high to this level here, then a higher low, then a higher high and a higher low, something like that to the top. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting for GBP USD in the long run. um and that is why my bias looking at the weekly time frame is bullish. Now for when we get to the daily time frame, I will show you what I was expecting last week for gold, for GBP USD, sorry. And as you can see, when price got to this level on the daily time frame, it formed this sort of doji candle there on this support level, which is more or less an indecision, and then followed by this candle. So price really throughout last week failed to break below this area. So for me, anytime price got into this area here, this area, I was always buying the trades, and that is how I was able to make some money from GBP USD. I never sold the market when it got to this resistance level here, but every time price got into this support level, I bought. Every time price got into support level, I bought and took my profit at the top here. So I was always making about 50 pips each on these moves, and I made about 200 pips in total from the upward moves. When you get to the 4 hour time frame, you will see why I drew this area here. So the reason why I drew this thin blue line was because when price closed last week, it formed this inside bar. Okay, and to trade an inside bar, you would say when price closes above this candle, this upper limit, then you're taking a buy trade, and when price closes below this this lower limit, then you're taking a sell trade. Price never closed below this lower limit, and that is why our trades were mostly buys. When price gave us this nice bullish candle here, where I was able to take my buy trade up here, and I exited at the 36 level up here and capitalize on the move. And when price came down here again, I was able to take my entry from here as well, and then exited the trade around that 1.36 level also. And our price, as you can see, price is coming all the way back down into that area. So when price gets back into that area, what we'll be looking, there's a possibility that price could break through this area and just continue to the downside. So you have to be aware of that. Also, there's also the possibility that price could bounce off that area. So what we'll be looking for, if price enters this area here, is to look for price reaction and to see if price gives any sort of bullish signal here. And if price does give us that bullish signal, then we can take the trade all the way to the top. And this would only work well for you if you're a day trader where you can, just trade, this range that price is forming currently. So you can take it all the way to the top. Now, starting this week, I probably wouldn't trade GBP USD for now, because there's a possibility that price could break this level all the way to the downside, retest it, and then continue all the way down to this level here. This can also happen, so you have to be very careful. It's not, even though I said that my bias is bullish, it doesn't mean that that wouldn't happen, get back down to this support area. But and if price do get down to this support area here, then I'll be looking to buy around this area. But on the other hand, for my buy, or for me to have a very strong bias of buy, I'll be expecting a break above this resistance level here and a closure. And if price breaks and closes above that level, I'll wait for a retest and then take my price all the way to the top. So that's what I'll be expecting for um GBPUSD for the upcoming week. I'll be expecting price to get up here, break this resistance level, and then continue to the top. And if that happens, then I'll take my entry. So again, I'll wait for the Monday candle close. Normally, I don't like trading on Mondays because usually, there is so much uncertainty on Monday. People have different ideas of how prices are going to go. So people will be entering into different directions, making price very volatile and just all over the place. So normally, I'll wait for the Monday candle to close to give us a clear idea of where we want price to go. And even if price doesn't give us a good closure on the Monday daily candle, then I'll wait for Tuesday and see how price will close and react. So normally the best time to trade, I would say, is usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and sometimes on Friday as well. But mostly Wednesday, Thursday are usually a perfect time to trade because that's when price usually will give us a clear idea of where it's heading. So again, for GBP USD, I'll be waiting for a break above this resistance level here and a closure. Then I'll wait for a quick retest of it before taking my buy trade to the top. And like I said, on the weekly time frame, looking at the way price structure is forming lower highs and lower lows, and then now being able to with that pattern reversing to forming a lower high now. Okay, and that's why I'm expecting the price to continue to the top. Okay, and if you look at it in another way as well, this could possibly be like an inverse head and shoulder pattern as well. So with the neck just being around this area here, when you draw it with this trend line, so this mostly would be the neck. So again, if we go to our daily time frame, that trend line as well can be a very good area for us to capitalize on. If we take our buy entry here, we can also wait for price to break this trend line here and then retest it and take more buy up trades there and then continue all the way to the top. So that's how we'll just keep entering our positions for GBP USD. So in conclusion, my bias is bullish and I'll just be waiting for buy opportunities. And I hope that you will too. You just have to be very patient when it comes to trading, especially if you're a swing trader. If not, you'll be caught up in the noise of price moving up and down, and you can end up losing all your trading capital. So you have to be very, very careful. And that's one of the reasons why I swing trade, to not be caught up with all the noise of day trading and scalping as well. I hope this video has been very helpful to you. If it has, kindly leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel for more analysis videos. Thank you very much for watching, and then I will see you in my next video. Peace.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me piercing through. I can't forget the day